Joy Guru, you are joining Answers Conference now.
तुम पथ चाहि कमल चरण सेविबार पाई कमल चरण सेविबार पाई गंध बाहिनी तेजिर समीर चौदिगे कही दिए से खबर गंध बाहिनी तेजिर समीर चौदिगे कही दिए से खबर ए बण मलिरा पास समाचार ए बण मलिरा पास समाचार तुमको की जना नहीं तुमको की जना नहीं फूटा फूल मुझे तुम पथ चाहि कमल चरण सेविबार पाई मो देहे भरिल सुबास मधुर मो देहे भरिल सुबास मधुर अपासरा रूप रंगर सागर अपासरा रूप रंगर सागर केबे ताहा तुम सेबारे लागिब केबे ताहा तुम सेबारे लागिब कुह हे प्राण साई कुह हे प्राण साई फूटा फूल मुझे तुम पथ चाहि कमल चरण सेविबार पाई कमल चरण सेविबार पाई मो प्राण कलिका रहिअछि चाहि मो प्राण कलिका रहिअछि चाहि श्रीअंग परस लबिबार पाई श्रीअंग परस लबिबार पाई मो प्राण कलिका रहिअछि चाहि मो प्राण कलिका रहिअछि चाहि श्रीअंग परस लबिबार पाई श्रीअंग परस लबिबार पाई केबे से सुदीन आसिब हे प्रभु केबे से सुदीन आसिब চরণে লাগিবি মোহি চরণে লাগিবি মোহি ফুটা ফুল মুদে তুম পথ চাহি কমল চରଣ ସେ ବିବାର ପାଇ ଗହନ ବନରେ ରହିଛି ଅନାଇ ଗହନ ବନରେ ରହିଛି ଅନାଇ ବାସ ମୋର ଚହଟାଇ ବାସ ମୋର ଚହଟାଇ ଫୁଟା ଫୁଲ ତୁମ ପଥ ଚାହି କମଳ ଚରଣ ସେ ବିବାର ପାଇ କମଳ ଚରଣ ସେ ବିବାର ପାଇ କମଳ ଚରଣ ସେ ବିବାର ପାଇ ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ ପାରିଲି ଦୂରୁ ବାଣି ରେ ପାରିଲି ଦୂରୁ ବାଣି ରେ କୁଞ୍ଜେ କୁଞ୍ଜେ মুরলি বাজে মুরলি বাজে পারিলি দূরু বাড়ি রে কুঞ্জে কুঞ্জে মুরলি বাজে মুরলি বাজে মরম হেম বেদী রে মরম হেম বেদী রে তারা তারা মূরতি সাজে মূরতি সাজে পারিলি দূরু বাড়ি রে কুঞ্জে কুঞ্জে মুরলি বাজে মুরলি বাজে চারু চরণ তল চন্দন পরিমল চারু চরণ তল চন্দন পরিমল ছটা রঙ্গ কমল ফুটা সরস দল ছটা রঙ্গ কমল ফুটা সরস দল শ্রীরিত হারে সলাজে শ্রীরিত হারে সলাজে কুঞ্জে কুঞ্জে মুরলি বাজে মুরলি বাজে পারিলি দূরু বাড়ি রে baje. Takam padarenu rasama khila dinu. Takam padarenu rasama khila dinu. Hima sitara bhanu para para samanu. Hima sitara bhanu para para samanu. Na jaye प्रीति सालाजे न जाए प्रीति साराजे कुंजे कुंजे मुरली बाजे मुरली बाजे पारिले दूर बारी रे कुंजे कुंजे मुरली बाजे मुरली बाजे तामो खदर हास तार नेत्र विलास तामो खदर हास तार नेत्र विलास हरे मन परास रचई मधुरास हरे मन परास रचई मधुरास आनरे राति बरजे आनरे राति बरजे कुंजे कुंजे मुरली बाजे मुरली बाजे केबे रसिक राज पुरे हेबे विराज केबे रसिक राज पुरे हेबे विराज साजी सुमन सेज कहिबी बंधु आज साजी सुमन सेज कहिबी बंधु आज खटा पद सरोजे खटा पद सरोजे कुंजे कुंजे मुरली बाजे मुरली बाजे पारिली दूर बारी रे कुंजे कुंजे मुरली बाजे मुरली बाजे
बंधन मोचन पूज्य वरम गुणहीनामाशेषा गुणाधिपतिं भावभीरुजने सत तम्बरदं प्रणमामि गुरुं शिव कल्पतरुं प्रणमामि गुरुं शिव कल्पतरुं रूप तारा की मन हरा रूप तारा की मन हरा किरी रुचिर रूप तारा की मन हरा नमर नाही तुलन नमर नाही तुलन मधु ठारू मधुर मधु ठारू मधुर रूप तारा की मन हरा किरी रुचिर रूप तारा की मन हरा आखी मोदी लियंतरी जगा राणी चोठरी आखी मोदी लियंतरी जगा राणी चोठरी जिणे चाहिए देखिबी जिणे चाहिए देखिबी काम ठाणी मंजुळ काम ठाणी मंजुळ रूप तारा की मन हरा किरी रुचिर रूप तारा की मन हरा पक्षीरा मृद कुजनी भ्रमरा गुंजराणी पक्षीरा मृद कुजनी भ्रमरा गुंजराणी पिंडी ब्रह्मांडे देखिबी पिंडी ब्रह्मांडे सुनिबी पिंडी ब्रह्मांडे सुनिबी तान मोर झंकार तान मोर झंकार रूप तारा की मन हरा किरी रुचिर रूप तारा की मन हरा किरी रुचिर रूप तारा की मन हरा सती मो समिति बनब रूप सरहिब सती नामारा नाही तोळाना नामारा नाही तोळाना मधु ठारू मधुर नामारा नाही तोळाना मधु ठारू मधुर रूप तारा की मन हारा किडी रुचिर रूप तारा की मन हारा किडी रुचिर रूप तारा की मन हारा.
Jai Guru. Sadguru Swami Nigamananda Upadeshamrit, page number 232, Transformation of Ego. There are few things need to be improved in this translation, but we can actually catch up. Once they are immersed from you an uproar, individuality, individuality. You probably think that I suppress your individuality. But in this connection, no one discussed anything with me. So, without knowing my intention, you unnecessarily blame me. I admit individuality, but the individuality is not achieved simply by performing sadhana for it. Sacrifice of individuality is my ideal. Did Bhaskarananda leave home with the ambition and determination to become Bhaskarananda from beginning? Had it been so, he could not have been Bhaskarananda. When he left home, his aim of life was to shatter his ego. He had then no ambition to become a guru, but to do welfare of the world. Those who hope to do welfare of the world can never do so. It is indeed the function of God. He makes you do what He wants to do. Then you will find that there is no extinction of individuality, which is nothing but the product of prarabdha. Guru is impartial. Ramakrishna blessed all his disciples equally. But why couldn't anyone become like Vivekananda? It is because only one had to be Vivekananda. Everybody has individuality or speciality. It has no annihilation. Hence, there is no gain to pay any attention to this side. Individuality will bloom of its own accord. There is no need of any separate sadhana for the manifestation of individuality. Those who are with me will not lose their individuality due to self-surrender. Only their ego, thirst for self-respect, arrogance, etc., obstacles will be removed. The real divine grace can hardly be realized so long as there is ego and desire for self-respect. You said 10 have united to develop through mutual help and cooperation. I have no self-interest in it. It is my desire that you should become self-reliant and develop spiritual life. You do not really leave me just by quitting monastery or hermitages. But when you lose your chief goal and walk on wrong path, you indeed leave me. It grieves me a lot. If your goal is fixed and rightly pursued, there will be no obstacle on the way to attainment of truth, even if you leave mud and ashram of this place. But you are not able to defend the vow of life intact. Many of you prefer the life of self-enjoyment and forget the ultimate purpose of life. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru, Bhai Guru Paribrajakacharya, and Jai Guru, Niracha Saraswata Sangha Puri, America Saraswata Sangha, 691st Sangha Puja Session Report. Date and time, November 10th, 2019, 7:15 a.m. ET to 11:45 a.m. ET. Paria, Ansh and Sarthak Bhai. Adhivasa Puja, November 9th, 2019. Adhivasa Puja was held at Nigam Smruti Mandira at 7 p.m. ET in the presence of Sanjit Bhai, Biswajit Bhai, Biswajit Pati Bhai and Sarthak Bhai. Attendance sheet is available in the member section of AMSA website. First station, November 10th, 2019, 7:15 a.m. ET to 8:45 a.m. ET. The morning session of the puja started at 7:15 a.m. ET with Pratiksha. Subhendu Bhai started the Pratiksha with the song Noyanara Nira Saiti Rakichi, and Smita Bai Ma continued with the song Madhu Sure Kiye Dake. During that time, all devotees attended puja either at Smruti Mandira or via teleconference. Sanjit Bhai performed the arati. Then Sukrit Bhai sang the Bandana, Bandai Sri Guru Charana and Shoto Bandana. Biswajit Bhai read the Parichaya Patra, followed by Sammalini and Asana Mandira Nitya Puja Prathana. Then Rashmi Pandama read the Sangha Sevaka 8th year part 4, Bandana, Prathana and Prathana Karika Prati. After that, Kalpanama read Sri Guru Gita Sloka 77. Then Sarthak Bhai invited Sri Thakura, wise, mass and young aspirant to the second session and for the Balya Prasada. The first session was concluded with Jai Guru Mahanamo. After the first session, Balya Bhoga was offered to Sri Thakura, wise, mass and young aspirants. Second session, November 10, 2019, 9:45 a.m. ET to 11:45 a.m. ET. The second session of the puja started at 9:45 a.m. with Abahana. Nihar Bhai sang Asa Tuma Thamamaya and Devasis Bhai sang Mujhe Asare Ganuchi Dina. This was followed by Pranamagana and opening of the asana. Then Vrindavan Bhai sang the Bandana Ki Sobhare Aji. Sanujit Bhai read the Nikamo Upadesa page 231 to 232. This mentioned about the objective and quest for truth. After that, Sonia Ma read the minutes of the last Sangha Puja. After that, Gyanabai gave a summary of the last few weeks of Premika Guru. This included discussion regarding the different senses and bhakti. After that, Rajendra Bhai read the Premika Guru page 35 to 39. This mentioned about the Bhava Bhakti. Then Miluma sang the Prathana Samhita Ki Bhasare Krutageta Janaibi Moro. Then Sanghamitra Ma read the Sangsara Pathe Part 1. This was followed by question and answer session conducted by Gyana Bhai. The young aspirant session was started with Prathana Sangita by Aditi. Karan mein aaye tum hum tumhare. Then Vedamati Ma took attendance of young aspirants and led the discussion in the young aspirant session. After this, Ansh and Sarthak Bhai did the Bhava Vinimaya Seva, followed by the invitation for the Madhyana Bhogo and evening puja. Then Subhasis Bhai invited Sri Thakura and everyone else for the next Sangha Puja to be held on November 17, 2019. Then Pravakar Bhai invited Sri Thakura and all bhaktas for the Rasa Puja on 12 November 2019. After that, Sarthak Bhai prayed for forgiveness from Sri Thakura, all wise, ma and young aspirants. The session was concluded with Vihar Prathana Vayama Sicharana, Swami Nigamananda, and then Asana was closed with Jai Guru, Namakirtana and Prathana. Then Biswajit Bhai took the attendance of all wise and mass present for the puja. Then Madhyana Bhoga was offered to Sri Thakura, followed by Pasata Sevana. Sri Thakura Charashita and Sarthak Bhai. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Premika Guru, page number 37, continuing Bhava Bhakti. रागात्मिकै कनिष्ठा जे ब्रजवासी जनादयः तोषां भावाप्तये लुब्ध भवेदत्राधिकारवान् भक्ति रसामृत सिंधु. Man becomes eligible for bhava bhakti as soon as he develops longing for attainment of bhava of the devotees of Brajadham, singularly devoted to Ragatmika bhakti. Devotees following bhava first embrace Sravana and Kirtana on the path of Vaidhi bhakti through sadhana bhakti. When bhava is gradually enriched, a devotee very soon realizes that Bhagavan is indeed his master, father, companion, son or husband. When one consolidates the feeling that Bhagavan is undoubtedly the Visaya or subject of one's bhava, one's wisdom no longer lingers on dry rules and regulations of the scriptures. Then those devotees think he is the living force and the quintessence of their life. What is then the need of rigid rules, restraint, fasting, worship and prayers to realize him? Will he be happy to see us in troubles and torments? There is no other way to reach lotus feet of God without the blessing of God or that of his devotees. Then a devotee forsakes the entire gamut of so-called do's and don'ts, subject heard or ought to be heard, and surrenders completely at his lotus feet. Kaviraj Goswami, the distinguished apostle of Prema Bhakti, has said, "Mind thirsty for the nectar of bhava of gopis, abandons Vedic rituals and sings Krishna's glories." Sri Chaitanya Charanamrit. Lord Sri Krishna has enacted supreme leela of being captivated by incredible devotion of gopis and exhibited the climax of their love and sincerity. In order to promote and propagate the bhava bhakti, Sri Krishna has advised Uddhava, तस्मात्त्वमुद्धवसृज्य चोडनं प्रतिचोदनं प्रवृत्तिञ्च निवृत्तिञ्च श्रोतव्यं श्रुतमेव च मामकेमेव शरणामात्मं सर्वदेहिनां जाहि सर्वात्म भावेन्मया स्याह्यकुतो भयः. Srimad Bhagavat 11, 12, 14, 15. O Uddhava, you relinquish actions obligatory and forbidden, dharma of householder and sannyasis, doctrines heard and ought to be heard, and surrender to me, embracing any one of bhavas envisaged by dasya, sakhyas, etc. It will emancipate you from the legacy of karma and jnana. Consequently, you can be fearless by my grace. Sri Guru, the supreme premika of the greatest patron of Raga Marga, on noticing such firm devotion and singular bhava of a devotee, also offers him the appropriate method of bhajan. Such highly secret method of bhajan, emptied of karma jnana, is extremely pure and conducive to attainment of loving and desireless self of devotees of Brajadham. It is divided into two components. One is abstinence from anything unfavorable, and the other is acceptance or emulation of anything favorable. The former includes self-defense from tyranny of avidya and the consequent unfavorable impact of indriyas, as well as subsequent control over these. The latter incorporates the manifestation of eternally perfect Hladini Shakti with the help of favorable indriyas and enrichment of Siddha Deha as imagined. On practicing such bhajan kriya, a devotee without delay gets rid of clutches of obstacles and gradually becomes eligible of prema bhakti. The devotees anchored to bhava forsake all actions and knowledge opposed to devotion. Nevertheless, all these actions and knowledge bear fruit for them of their own accord. All siddhis or perfection, which are slave to the goddess bhakti, come forward to serve them. But the pure and ardent devotee never takes any interest in all those fruits of siddhi or perfection. Even if fivefold salvation endeavors to tempt them, their mind singularly devoted to Ragatmika bhakti remains unattached to it. The devotees engrossed in bhava are ever immersed in the ocean of Madhurya Rasa, of Bhagavan, because the fragrance and the taste of this Madhurya Rasa is crores of times better than happiness due to all types of salvation. That is why their mind is never occupied by any other thing even for a moment. They perpetually swim blissfully in the ocean of inexplicable love for God. Bhagavan has said, Gyatva gyatva je vai mang jaban jaschasmi jadrushah bhajantya nanya bhavena te me bhaktama matah. Srimad Bhagavata 11:12:33. 11:11:33. Only he worships God with singular devotion and thereby always realizes asamadharvya madhurya, is known as Siddha Bhakta, or perfect devotee of Bhava Bhakta. On following various stages of Bhava Bhakti, there is the emergence of Rati in the mind of a devotee and spontaneous manifestation of Bhava Maya Deha, or Bhava embodied. When Rati condenses to Prema Bhakti, the devotee attains the eternal form conducive to his own Bhava and gets the eternal company of the divine. The next chapter, Prema Bhakti. Prema Bhakti is self-revealing like the sun in the sky. This Prema Bhakti instantly manifests of its own accord just by hearing the glory of God in some fortunate people due to their samskaras of previous births. It cannot be attained by resorting to any sadhana of jnana, yoga and desireless action, etc. How can such divine devotion, which is acclaimed to be non-causal, originate from any cause? Sabai pungsang paro dharmo jato bhakti rodhakhyaje ahotukye pratihata jayatma samprasiddhati. Srimad Bhagavata 1:2-6. However, sadhana bhakti, which has been indicated as the cause of prema bhakti, is described as such to explain the tender-minded devotees at early stage to realize the difference in various types of devotion. Just as a raw mango by and by matures to ripe one, a tender child in due course becomes a young man. Similarly, immature sadhana bhakti is termed as prema bhakti on maturity. Just as same sugarcane juice on the basis of difference in taste assumes different names such as molasses, sugar, candy, etc. Similarly, same nirguna bhakti is variously termed as shraddha, ruchi and asakti, etc. Hence, all its paths are eternally blissful, sidmaya and self-revealing as God. It emerges from the grace of goddess of bhakti seated in the heart of devotees, or else there is no other way to attain such pure prema bhakti. Samyak srunista santva mamatva tastisayankitah bhava sa eva sandratma budhai prema nigadyate. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. On condensation, bhava, which purifies mind in all respects and inspires divine attachment, is regarded as prema by scholars. The practice is sadhana bhakti, gives rise to rati, which on condensation is called prema. Kaviraj Goswami has written, on condensation sadhana bhakti assumes the form called rati. Again, rati condenses to prema to replete the world with it. Chaitanya Charanamrita. The prema is termed as bhakti by devotees like Prahalad, Uddhav, Bhishma, Narada and others. On withdrawing attachment from all other things, when one lavishes such attachment entirely on God, it is called prema. For example, Ananya mamata Vishnu mamata prema sangatah Narada Pancharatra. This prema bhakti is divided into two parts. One originates from bhava and the other emerges from immense grace of God. On following continuously and unceasingly the innermost component of devotion when bhava attains the supreme perfection, It is called Bhavata Prema, or Prema emerged from Bhava. Again, Prema originating from Lord Sri Hari's very companionship is called Ati Prasadata Prema. It is again divided into two parts. One is Mahatma Jnana Yukta, alloyed with feeling of greatness, and the otherwise is Kevala, characterized only by the sense of Madhurya. The devotees following Vaidhi Marga attain Ati Prasadata Prema, which is mixed with sense of greatness of God. The love of devotees following Raganuga Marga attain Kevala Prema, which is characterized by Madhurya, or sweet love. While practicing devotion, one first acquires Shraddha, deep liking, then Sadhu Sangha, company of saints, then Bhajana Kriya, singing God's glory, then Anartha Nivriti, withdrawal from disturbing thoughts and actions, thereafter Nishtha, sincerity, then Ruchi, which is intense liking, then Asakti, divine attachment, thereafter Bhava, intense divine feeling, and finally Prema. As soon as Prema assures in there is the manifestation of eightfold Sattvika Bhava, Stamba, motionless, Sweda, sweating, Romancha, thrilling, Swara Veda, faltering of voice, Kampa, trembling, Vaivarna, polar, Asru, tears in eyes, and Pralaya, dissolution. Sringara Rasatmika Bhava, or Bhava based on Sringara, is supreme among four folds of Bhavas consisting of Dasya, etc., of Raganuga Kevala Bhakti. Madhura Rati, or divine infatuation of sweet love, emerges from Sadhana Bhakti based on Madhura Rasa. This Rati initiates Vilasha, enjoyment of sweet love of a devotee with God. It is because this Madhura Rati is the primordial cause of love between Sri Krishna and his beloved. Kinchid Viseshamayantya Stambo Gachat Ayat Bhitaha Ratya Tadatmya Mapanna Sapa Samarthati Bhanyate Ujjvala Niramani. If the desire for divine union coincides with that of Sri Krishna, it is termed as Samartharati. On condensation, such Samartharati based on sincerity of love of gopis condenses into Prema. Sradhrudhyang Ratihi Premanang Pradyon Sneha Kramadapayan Sanyan Pranayanya Ragadhana Ruga Bhava Ityapi Bijamikhyut Sacha Rasaha Saguraha Skanda Eva Saha Sasarkara Sita Sacha Sa Punha Syat Sitotpalaha Ataha Prema Vilasa Subharbha Sneha Deyastu Shar Praya Vyaba Sriyantendami Prema Sandena Surabhi Ujjala Niramani. Just as a seed grows to a sugar cane which produces sweet juice, molasses, sugar candy, super candy, becoming more and more refined and tasty, similarly Samartharati gradually matures amidst Prema Vilasa to Sneha, affection, Mana, piqued affection, Pranaya, enjoyment of divine union, Raga, liking, Anuraga, deep liking, and Bhava. Such sixfold Prema Vilasa starting from Sneha to Bhava is usually portrayed by scholars as Prema. When Bhava condenses to Prema, a devotee experiences the effusion of Bhavas in mind through abnormal behavior like Nritya, dance, Vilunthana, falling on ground, Gita, singing, Krosana, loud voice, Tanu Motana, twisting of limbs, Humkara, sudden shouting, Jrimvana, yawning, Dirghavasa, long breath, Lokapeksha Yaga, forsake company of people, Lala Srava, salivation, Atahasaha, loud laughter, ghurna, whirling, hiccup, belching. Bhava is gradually enriched by vibhava, anuraga, sattvika bhava, vabhichara bhava, sthayi bhava, and attains supreme form of rasa. Through sadhaka bhava, like sattvika etc., gradually becomes dhumayita, smoky, jwalita, burning, dipta, shining, and udipta, brightly shining. Later on, bhava becomes further enriched and ultimately attains climax, which is called mahabhava or supreme bhava. It is the ultimate manifestation of samartharati, the characteristic of sincere love following gopis. When any kind of rati reaches its ultimate height to which it is entitled, it is called prema bhakti. Therefore, when samartha rati, sincerely following gopis, attains the matured stage of mahabhava, it is called prema bhakti. Iyameva ratihi prodha mahabhava dasang brajet jamrugya syada vimuktanang bhaktanang cha variyasam ujjvala niramani. A devotee in some splendid state of mahabhava merges in the infinite and eternal leela of Bhagavan, the embodiment of knowledge and bliss. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. In maybe 5-6 minutes we will discuss as we move to the summary prepare karini. It will be an introduction to the three types of bhakti. पढ़िले लास्ट इंटरव्यू चलान पढ़ुचे साधन भक्ति भाव भक्ति और प्रेम भक्ति तार गोटे इंट्रोडक्शन देवी और तार नेक्स्ट टाइम जो आम डिस्कसन करवा बट 3 weeks from now I will have some material prepared. अदर बहुत गुड़े different type of भक्ति डिस्कसन कराई तार डिविजन डिस्कसन कराई so we'll try to have a more fulfilling discussion at that point. खाली गोटे केतोटा जिनस मु पॉइंट आउट करबा चाहूची कंटिन्यूइंग फ्रॉम द डिस्कशन फ्रॉम लास्ट टाइम आमे आरंभ कले डिस्कशन करबा जे भक्तिर तत्वटा तत्व परे डिवीजन आनिथिले जे सकाम भक्ति सगुण भक्ति निगुण भक्ति सगुण भक्ति आमे डिफाइन करले तीन भाग व्यक्त करथिले तामसिक राजसिक सात्विक तापर निर्गुण भक्ति सेमती दी भाग थिला गोटे हला सात्विक भक्तिटा डेभलप करिकरी हो जाए सेटा हम कहते सेटा हला आरोटा हला केवल भक्ति माने रागनुगा रागात्मिका दीटा प्रकार होची पूर्वटा होची now I forget the name doing it champion today so that's the con way. Let me kind of set the stage there. जो तीन प्रकार भक्ति अच्छी ना हमरो तामसिक राजसिक सात्विक तो हम डिफाइन करथिले लास्ट यू ऑल नो ताकि तो फोन दीटा टाइप तामसिक भक्ति और सात्विक भक्ति सॉरी राजसिक भक्ति ये दीटा भक्तिर गोटे प्रॉब्लम अछि प्रॉब्लम ता हला आपण कोन गोटे गोल रखिकरी भक्ति करछ तामसिक भक्ति जनकर खराब राजसिक भक्ति हम निजर भलो हो जेतो निजर भलो हो गला ये भूली गले या तो भक्तिटा पड़ा भक्तिर तो राक्षस माने तो राजसिक भक्ति थे 1000 वर्ष तपस्या कले कि कष्ट कले ब्रह्मांड तुष करी बर आणले जे दिन मरबी राति मरबी महिषासुर बर आणला मत कौन से पुरुष मार जो स्त्री मार से उल्लग्न अवस्था मार डिफिकल्ट कर दिया बरटा पाईगला गोल हो गला गोलटा थे होगला आउ केयर कर देवता मान सब बांधी आनी चाकर कर कहीं जो राजसिक भक्ति जमी तार साटिस्फैक्शन आसीगला फुलफिलमेंट होगा देन देयर इज नो डिवोशन लैफ्ट सो यू लीव द डिवोशन किंतु सात्विक भक्ति ता हुए सात्विक भक्ति कौन कि अन्य मान भल पाए गोटे आटाचमेंट रही जाए सात्विक भक्ति जो माने प्रिलिमिनरी स्टेज थाए गुणयुक्त होगी थाए से प्रिलिमिनरी स्टेज रु तार गाढ़ता प्राप्त होगी फाइनल स्टेज को जाए सी कन्भर्ट हो जाए निगुण तेणु निगुण भक्ति जो कन्भर्ट होगा देन ଭାବନ୍ତି ଯେ ଭକ୍ତି ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଲା। ତେଣୁ ଆମର ସବୁ କୁହାଯାଇଛି ସଂଘରେ ସାଧାରଣତଃ ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ପୁରେଇ ଦିଆହେଇଛି। ଏତେ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିକେଟେଡ ଜିନିଷ ନ କରିକି ବି ସେ ଜିନିଷଟା ବଡ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଭାବରେ ବୁଝା ହେଇଛି। ସେଟା ହେଲା ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ କିଛି ମାଗିବନି। ଏଇଟା ଆମର ପିଲାଦିନ ଅଧିକାଂଶ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ପିଲା ଜାଣିଛେ କୁହାଯାଇଛି ଯେ ଠାକୁର ମାଗିବନି, ଜଣେଇ ଦବ। ଜଣେଇ ଦେବାଟା କୁହାଯାଇଛି ଯେ ମନରେ ଥାଉ ଠାକୁର ଜାଣିଦେବ। ତାପରେ ଗୋଟେ ଆକ୍ସେପ୍ଟାନ୍ସ ତା ଦେହରେ ଆସିছে। ଆକ୍ସେପ୍ଟାନ୍ସଟା କ'ଣ, ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ କ'ଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଦେହ ଖରାପ କି ଅଫିସର ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ କ'ଣ ହେଇଛି, ହ୍ୱାଟ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହେଇଛି, ଆପଣ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଜଣେଇ ଦେଲେ, ଯଦି ସେ ଜିନିଷଟା ପଳେଇଲା ଠିକ ଅଛି, ଠାକୁର ତାଙ୍କର ଠିକ କରିଦେଲେ ବୋଲି ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ କୃତଜ୍ଞତା ଜଣେଇଲେ। ଯଦି ନଗଲାନି ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ କ'ଣ ଇଚ୍ଛା ଥିବ ତାକୁ ଇଗ୍ନୋର କରିଦେବେ। ଏନ୍ ଗୋଲ୍ ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କ ସହିତ ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧ ସ୍ଥାପନ କରିବା, ନିତ୍ୟ ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧ ସ୍ଥାପନ କରିବା। ଆମର ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ତ ରହୁଛି, ନହେଲେ ଏ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ସକାଳୁ ଉଠିକିରି ବସିଛନ୍ତି ଏବେ ଇଷ୍ଟର୍ନ ଜୋନରେ 12ଟା ବାଜିବ, ଏଇଟା ହୁଅନ୍ତାନି। ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧ ନଥିଲେ ଆମେ ସବୁ ଆସି ପହଞ୍ଚିବା, ତାଙ୍କ କୃପା ନଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ପହଞ୍ଚିବା। ଯେତେବେଳେ ପହଞ୍ଚୁଛେ ତାଙ୍କର ଅଛି କିଛି ଗୋଟେ, ଆମର ବି ତାଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ଟିକେ ଗତି ଅଛି। ସେଇଟାକୁ କେମିତି ଗାଢ଼ କରିବା, ଗାଢ଼ରୁ ଗାଢ଼ତର କଲେ ସେଟା ସବୁବେଳେ ଆମ ଭିତରେ ରହିପାରିବ। ତ ସେଇଟା ହେଲା ମେନ୍ ଜିନିଷ। ସେଇ ହିସାବରେ ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏଣ୍ଡ କଲେ ବକ୍ତବ୍ୟଟା, ତା ଦେହରେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫରେ ସାଇନ୍ କଲେ ଭକ୍ତି, ସାଧନ ଭକ୍ତି, ଭାବ ଭକ୍ତି, ପ୍ରେମ ଭକ୍ତି 3 ଭାଗ। ସାଧନ ଭକ୍ତିଟା କିଛି ନୁହଁ, ବୈଧି ଭକ୍ତି ଯୋଉଟା କୁହନ୍ତି, ବୈଧି ରାଗାତ୍ମିକା ଭକ୍ତି କେବଳ। ବୈଧି ଭକ୍ତିଟା ହେଲା ବିଧି ଅନୁସାରେ ଚାଲୁଛି। ସେ ବିଧି ଅନୁସାରେ ଯାଇ ଧୀରେ 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 ଧରନ୍ତୁ ତାମସିକ ରାଜସିକରୁ ତାତ୍ତ୍ୱିକ ଅବସ୍ଥା ସେ ବିଧି ମାର୍ଗରେ କରୁ କରୁ ସେ ଯାଇକରି ଆପଣ ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିଯିବେ, ନିର୍ଗୁଣ ଭକ୍ତି ହେଇଯିବ। ଆଉ କୌଣସି କାମନା ରହିବନି। ସାତ୍ୱିକରେ ବି କାମନା ରହୁଛି ନା, ଜଣଙ୍କର ଭଲ ହେଇଯାଏ, ଅନ୍ୟ ଜଣଙ୍କର ଭଲ ହେଇଯାଏ, ଧରନ୍ତୁ କି ସମାଜର ଭଲ ହେଇଯାଏ, ସମୂହ କିଛି ଉନ୍ନତି ହଉ, ସେ କାମନା ଗୁଡାକ ବି ଆଉ ରହିବନି, ଖାଲି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଭଲ ପାଇବେ। ତେଣୁ ସାଧନ ଭକ୍ତିରେ କ'ଣ ହୁଏ ନା, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ସାଧନ କରି କରି ଭକ୍ତି ଇଏ କଲା, ତା ଦେହରେ ଗୁରୁଦେବ ଠାକୁର ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ସାଧନ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ସାଧନା ଦ୍ଵାରା ଭକ୍ତି ଲାଭ ହୁଏ ନାହିଁ, ସେଟା ସ୍ୱତଃ ମନକୁ ଆସେ। କେମିତି ଆସେ ନା, ମହତ୍ କୃପା କିମ୍ବା ଭଗବତ କୃପା, ଗୁରୁ କୃପା, ଏଇଗୁଡ଼ା ହଠାତ୍ ଆସିଯାଏ, ସେମିତି ମନକୁ ହୁଏନି। କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ପ୍ରିଲିମିନାରୀ ଷ୍ଟେଜରେ ସେଇ ବିଧି ନିଷେଧ ମାନି ଚଳି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଷ୍ଟେଜରେ ଆପଣ ଭକ୍ତିଟା ଆସୁଛି, ତାଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ଭକ୍ତିଟା ହଉଛି, ତାଙ୍କ କଥା ଚିନ୍ତା କରିବାକୁ ଇଚ୍ଛା ହଉଛି, ତାଙ୍କ କାମ କରିବାକୁ ଇଚ୍ଛା ହଉଛି, ସେଇଟାକୁ ସାଧନ ଭକ୍ତି କହିବେ। ସେଇଟା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଟିକେ ପରିପକ୍ୱ ହବ, ସେଥିରେ ବହୁତ ପ୍ରକାର ଡେଫିନେସନ ସବୁ ଅଛି, ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ଜିନିଷ ଡିଫାଇନ୍ କରାହେଇଛି। ଆଉ ସେଠିକି ଯିବାନି, ନେକ୍ସଟ ଥର ସେଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିବା। ସେଇଟା ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଉତ୍କର୍ଷ ହେଇଗଲେ ଭାବ ଭକ୍ତି। ଭାବଟା ହଉଛି ତାଙ୍କ କଥାରେ ମଜି ରହିବା। ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜିନିଷଟା ଆମେ ତାକୁ ପୂଜା କରୁଛେ, ପୂଜା ନ କଲେ ଆମର ଗୋଟେ କ୍ଷତି ହବ ଏମିତି ଭାବି କରୁଛେ, ଏଟା ସାଧନ ଭକ୍ତି। ଭାବ ଭକ୍ତି ହେଲା ବେଳକୁ ଖାଲି ସେଇ କଥା ମନେ ପଡି ଆଉ କିଛି ରହିବନି। ପ୍ରେମ ଭକ୍ତିଟା ତାର ଆହୁରି ପରିପକ୍ୱ ଅବସ୍ଥା, ଯୋଉଠି ତାଙ୍କ ଛଡା ଆଉ କିଛି ରହନ୍ତିନି। ସେ ପ୍ରେମ ଭକ୍ତିଟା ଗୋଟେ ଏମିତିଆ ଜିନିଷ, ତାକୁ ଠାକୁର ଡିଫାଇନ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି ପ୍ରଥମ ଲାଇନରେ, ଯେ ପ୍ରେମ ଭକ୍ତି ଗଗନ ମଣ୍ଡଳ ସୂର୍ଯ୍ୟ ସଦୃଶ ସ୍ୱପ୍ରକାଶ। ସେ ସ୍ୱପ୍ରକାଶ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆପଣ ସାଧନା କରି ପାଇବେନି, ମନରେ ସେ ଇନ୍ସପିରେସନଟା ଆସେ। କେବଳ ଭକ୍ତିରେ ସେ ରାଗାତ୍ମିକା ଭକ୍ତିରେ ହୁଏ। ରାଗାତ୍ମିକାଟା ହଉଛି ରାଗାତ୍ମିକାର ଗୋଟେ ଫଲ। ତେଣୁ ରାଗାତ୍ମିକା ଭକ୍ତି ବୋଲି କହନ୍ତି। ରାଗାତ୍ମିକା ଭକ୍ତିରେ ସେଟା ତାଙ୍କ କୃପାରୁ ମନକୁ ମନ ହେଇଯାଏନି। ତ ଆମର ତାପରେ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିବା, ନେକ୍ସଟ ଟିକେ ଡିଟେଲ ହେଇଗଲେ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିବା ଯେ କେମିତି ଆମେ ସାଧନ ଭକ୍ତିରୁ ଭାବ ଭକ୍ତିରୁ ପ୍ରେମ ଭକ୍ତି ଯାଏ ପହଞ୍ଚିବା। ପ୍ରେମ ଭକ୍ତି ଲାଭ ହେଇଗଲେ ଆମର ଯୋଉଟା କୁହାଯାଏ, ଆମର ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ପାଇବା, ଅନ୍ତରରେ ପାଇବା ବା ପ୍ରେମ ସେବା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଗତି ଲାଭ କରିବା ଉଚିତ ରହିବା। ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା କ'ଣ, ତାର ଡେଫିନେସନଟା ଟିକେ କ୍ଲିୟର ହେଇଯିବ। ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ୱିଲ୍ ଡୁ ନେକ୍ସଟ ଟାଇମ୍। ଆଜି ଏଇଠି ୱିଲ୍ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ ଆୱାର ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ। ଆମର ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା ଶୁଳ୍କ ଥିବ ଭାଇ, ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା ଶୁଳ୍କ ଗାଆନ୍ତୁ। ଆଉ we will come back again, continue with those three because it's very important before we go to next time. Joy.
মিছে ঘুরে মরে মুসিনা मोरे मुसीना इच्छामय तुम्हें जही तही था इच्छामय तुम्हें जही तही था सबू जानो जानो मुझे अजाना सबू जानो जानो मुझे अजाना मीठे मीठे मोरे मुसीना मीठे मीठे मोरे मुसीना चौकती खोजी बुले दर्शन पाई चौकती खोजी बुले दर्शन पाई तुम्हें मते देखो रखो बारी बारे नहीं देव बारी बारे नहीं तुम्हें मते देखो रखो बारी बारे नहीं देव अतुलनीय सदे तुम करुणा अतुलन सदे तुम करुणा मीठे मीठे पूरी मोरे मुसीना मीठे मीठे पूरी मोरे मुसीना कोटि अपराध मोर नधर गोसाई कोटि अपराध मोर नधर गोसाई क्षमा कर हसी हसी कोल रे बसाई देव कोल रे बसाई क्षमा कर हसी हसी कोल रे बसाई देव कोल ते आदर के करीब कलना ते आदर के करीब कलना मीठे मीठे भूरी मोरे मुसीना मीठे मीठे भूरी मोरे मुसीना मथा पाती में बीजेते दियो दुख भारा मथा पाती में बीजेते दियो दुख भारा केबे हेले न छाड़िबे तेबे निपयर देव तेबे निपयर केबे हेले न छाड़िबे तेबे निपयर देव तेबे आहा बोली साहेब तो जना बोली साहेब तो जना मीठे मीठे गुरी मोरे मुसीना मीठे मोरे मुसीना इच्छामय तुम्हें जहीं तहीं था इच्छामय तुम्हें जहीं तहीं था सबु जानू जानू मुझे अजड़ा सबु जानू जानू मुझे अजड़ा मीठे मीठे घूरी मोरे मुसीना मीठे मीठे घूरी मोरे मुसीना
Jai Guru. Sansar Pathe, Part 1, Chapter 3, The Ideal Outward Behavior, continuation of so equal feelings towards enemy and friends. Do not keep relationship with business-minded people. They don't have touch with the reality. Then their friendship is covered with external feelings. Humans have lost themselves in the eternal luxury. Keep yourselves carefully away from material people. Have control on your body, speech, and mind. The control on your body, speech, and mind is the Hindu's way. It is real power not to allow any turbulences in the body, mind, and soul. Do not use lie even in illusion. Speak after thinking about all aspects. Carry out your worldly duties properly. Get on with your life as per your capabilities by surrendering all to Him and keeping a stable disposition in all states, including danger, happiness and sorrow, illness and grief, and taking the name of the God to propagate His greatness. Be persistent on truth and practice kindness for living beings. By doing this, you will be enjoying all the wealth even sitting at home. If you can't do this, but leave home, you will be destroying both sides of your life. Live as per your Guru's orders by controlling your senses. Be truthful, denounce company of sin, otherwise neither God nor Guru can save you if you diverge from the path of truth. Do not get involved in the good or bad of others. Everyone will get their respective karma. Hence, do not make your mind dirty by discussing the mistakes of others. Do not get discouraged by being anxious about the results of an action before doing it. Your duty is to surrender the results to God and try with care and dedication. You have control on your action, not on the fruit of action. God is the sole giver of the results. It is your duty to carry on doing your work without analyzing whilst remaining on the path of truth and lawfulness and accepting the torture of people who antagonize. It is the real pursuit of human not to notice them. You will not fear the torture of the tyrants when you have strength in your soul. Do your duties by keeping your inner God as witness. And if you still have to go through the suffering, then regard that as your karma and His wish and try to tolerate that happily. If someone becomes your enemy without a reason, then take that as your karma. Practice reliance on Guru and remain worry-free. This is the greatest sadhana of all. Humans are their own enemies, so do not keep aversion towards anyone, taking them as enemies. Give all good manners. You will get peace by doing that. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Our discussion time. Last week, one part of the discussion I sent a note to our WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group is not today. I just want to quickly touch base on that. Last week, we Sansar Pathe पढ़िଥିଲେ कौशिक ब्राह्मण को कथा बड़ा को प्याप कौशिक ब्राह्मण को स्टोरीटा हम जानिଥିଲେ डिस्कशन करଥିଲେ बड़ा को कथा स्टोरीटा जानि नथिले बड़ा को स्टोरीटा हम पठेइଥିଲି ସମସ୍ତ ପାଖରେ ବାହାରିଥିଲା ତାକୁ ବାହାର କରିକି ତାର ଜିନିଷଟା ହେଲା କୌଶିକ ବ୍ରାହ୍ମଣ ସବୁବେଳେ ସତ୍ୟ କହୁଛନ୍ତି, ତପସ୍ୟା କରୁଥିଲେ ବଣରେ, ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଜଣ ଦସ୍ୟୁଙ୍କ ଦ୍ଵାରା ଆକ୍ରାନ୍ତ ହେଇକରି ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ଆସି ଲୁଚିଥିଲା। ଦସ୍ୟୁ ମାନେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆସି ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଲେ ଯେ ଲୋକ ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ ସେ ଦେଖେଇଥିଲେ, ସେ ନେଇଗଲେ ତାକୁ, ଧନ ସମ୍ପତ୍ତି ଚୋରି କରିଲେ, ତୁ ଆସେ। ତେଣୁ କୌଶିକ ବ୍ରାହ୍ମଣଙ୍କର ନକ ଗତି। ବଳାକ ବ୍ୟାଧ କଣ କରୁଥିଲେ, ସେ ସବୁବେଳେ ବ୍ୟାଧ ହେଲେ ହଣ୍ଟର, ସିଏ ପଶୁ ମାରିକିରି ଜୀବନ ରକ୍ଷା କରନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କର ତା ପ୍ରତି ଏତେ ଆଟାଚମେଣ୍ଟ ନଥାଏ। ସେମିତି ମାରୁ ମାରୁ ଗୋଟେ ଆଖି ଛୁଆ ବାଲା ଗୋଟେ ପଶୁଟିକୁ ମାରିଲେ ଯେ ବହୁତ ପଶୁଙ୍କୁ ମାରିକିରି ଟେରର ହେଇଥିଲା। ତାକୁ ମାରିଦେବା ଫଳରେ କଣ ହେଲା ନା, ସେ ଯୋଉ ଅନ୍ୟ ପଶୁ ମାନଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ଯୋଉ ଟେରର ଥିଲା ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକଟା, ସେ ମରିଗଲା। ଯାହାଫଳରେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ମଙ୍ଗଳ ହେଲା। ସେ ମଙ୍ଗଳ ଯୋଗୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ମୁକ୍ତି ପାଇଗଲେ, ସେ ସ୍ୱର୍ଗଲୋକକୁ ପଳେଇଲେ। ଯଦିଓ ତାଙ୍କ ଜୀବନ ସାରା କେମିତି ପାଣି ଅନ୍ତର୍ଚ୍ଛା କରିଛନ୍ତି, ପାଣି ବଧ କରିଛନ୍ତି। ଏଇଟା ହେଲା ତାର ଜେଷ୍ଟ। ସେ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ବ୍ୟାସଦେବଙ୍କୁ ଯାଇ ଲୋକ ପଚାରିଥିଲେ ଯେ ଧର୍ମ କଣ ଅଧର୍ମ କଣ, ସେ ତା ଦେହରେ ଡିଫାଇନ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ପରୋପକାର ପାପାୟ ପରପୀଡ଼ନ କହିଛି। ପର ଉପକାର କରିବାଟା ହେଲା ଧର୍ମ, ଜଣଙ୍କୁ ପୀଡ଼ା ଦେବାଟା ହେଲା ପାପ। ସିମ୍ପଲି କହିଛନ୍ତି। ମୁଁ ଅଷ୍ଟାଦଶ ପୁରାଣ ଲେଖିଲି, ଅଷ୍ଟାଦଶ ପୁରାଣାନି ବ୍ୟାସ ବଚନମ୍ ଦ୍ୱୟଂ ପରୋପକାର ପାପାୟ ପରପୀଡ଼ନ, ତାର ପୁରା ସୁଖ। ତେଣୁ ସେଟା କୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟା ପାପ ହବ, କୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟା ପୁଣ୍ୟ ହବ, there is no literally three-step process. It is very situational. ତାର ସିଚୁଏସନ ର ତାକୁ କେମିତି ଆପଣ ଇଭାଲୁଏଟ କରିବେ, that is one of the key. ଯଦି ଅନ୍ୟମାନଙ୍କର ଉପକାର ହଉଛି ତା ଧର୍ମ, ଯେତେ ଖରାପ କାମ କରନ୍ତୁ ଉପକାର ହଉଛି ଅନ୍ୟମାନଙ୍କର ଧର୍ମ। ଯଦି ଅନ୍ୟମାନଙ୍କ ପୀଡ଼ା ଦିଆହେଲା ଯେତେ ଭଲ କାମ କରନ୍ତୁ, ସେଇଟା ଏବେ ଧର୍ମରେ ପରିଣତ ହବନି। That is the gist of that. So I just wanted to highlight because we could not that because I did not know readily. I just ଭୁଲି ଯାଇଥିଲି, ପଢିଥିଲି ନିଶ୍ଚୟ, କାହିଁକିନା ପଞ୍ଚମ ବର୍ଷ ସମସ୍ତ ଭିତରେ ଅଛି, ବହୁତ ଦିନ ତଳେ ପଢା ହେଇଥିଲା, ଭୁଲି ଯାଇଥିଲି। Anyway, so let me stop there. Any other questions from today's reading or anything else?
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ ଭାଇ। ଭାଇ ଆଜି ସକାଳ ସଂଘ ସେବକରେ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ପଢା ହେଇଥିଲା, ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା ଟିକେ ବୁଝି ହଉନାହିଁ। ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିଲା କି ସେ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟକ୍ଷ ବ୍ରହ୍ମ ବୋଲି ଶାସ୍ତ୍ରରେ ଉଲ୍ଲେଖ ଅଛି, ବେଦରେ ଏହାକୁ ହିଁ ଅଗ୍ନି ବୋଲି କୁହାଯାଇଛି, ଅର୍ଥାତ୍ ଏହି ଅଗ୍ନି ହିଁ ଗୁରୁ। ତ ଭାଇ ମାନେ ଅଗ୍ନିକୁ ଆମେ ଗୁରୁ ବୋଲି କାହିଁ ମାନିପାରିବା? ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ବି ସେଇ ତଳେ ଅଛି, ଭୂଲୋକ, ଦୁଲୋକ ଓ ଅନ୍ତରିକ୍ଷ ଏହି ଲୋକତ୍ରୟ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ଅଗ୍ନି ବା ଗୁରୁଦେବ ସଂଯୋଗ ସ୍ଥାପନ କରିଛନ୍ତି। ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ।
ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ ତ ସକାଳେ ପୂଜା ଜଏନ୍ କରିପାରିନଥିଲି, ଟ୍ରାଭେଲିଂ ଆସିଲାରେ ଆଉ ଜଏନ୍ କରିପାରିନଥିଲି। ତ ମୋଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇକଲି ସେଟା ମିନ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି ବେଦରେ କଣ କି, ବେଦରେ କନସେପ୍ଟ ଗୁଡାକ ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡାକୁ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟ କରି କୁହାଯାଇଛି। ଅଗ୍ନି, ଜଳ, ବେସିକ ଏଲିମେଣ୍ଟ ପୂଜା କରାଯାଇଛି, ତାଙ୍କୁ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟ କରି କୁହାଯାଇଛି। ଏଠି ଅଗ୍ନିକୁ ତେଜ ଅଧିଷ୍ଠାତ୍ରୀ ଦେବତା ବୋଲି ଭାବିଥିଲେ, ସେଇ ଅନୁସାରେ ସେ ହେଲେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମଙ୍କର ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ। ତେଣୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମଙ୍କ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ କଲେ, ବାକି ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡାକ ଖାପ ଖାଇଲା। କାରଣ ବ୍ରହ୍ମଙ୍କୁ ଜମା ଡିଫାଇନ କରିବେ, ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଡିଫାଇନ କରିଦେଲେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମଙ୍କୁ, ସେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମ ହେଇକି ରହିବେନି। ତାଙ୍କର ମାନେ that's what ବ୍ରହ୍ମ ଅବ୍ୟକ୍ତ। ତାଙ୍କୁ ଯଦି ଆପଣ କହିବେ ଆମେ ଚିନ୍ତାଧାରା ଜାଣିଦେବୁ, ନାହିଁ ହେଇପାରିବେ। ତାଙ୍କୁ ଯଦି ଡେସ୍କ୍ରାଇବ କରିଦେବେ ତାଙ୍କ ଗୁଣ ଏହା ହେଇପାରିବ, ତାଙ୍କ ଗୁଣ କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ଗୁଣର ଅସ୍ତିତ୍ୱ ବା ସର୍ବଗୁଣ ତାଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଲୀନ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତି। ତେଣୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କୌଣସି ଗୋଟେ କରିହୁଏନି। ଏ ଜାଗାରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଅଗ୍ନି ସହିତ କରାହେଇଛି, କମ୍ପେୟାର କରାହେଇଛି, ଯାହାଫଳରେ ବାକି ଯାହା ପଢିଦେବେ ଯଦି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଅଗ୍ନି ସହିତ କମ୍ପେୟାର କରିଦେବେ, ସେ ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ କରିଯିବ। ଯୋଉ ତିନି ଲୋକ କଥା କହିଛନ୍ତି, that is also another representation of those ଆମର ଯୋଉ ସପ୍ତ ଲୋକ କୁହାଯାଇଛି। ସେ ତିନି ଲୋକର ହଉଛନ୍ତି links one with other that's the common thread. ଆମର ଯଦି ଦେଖିବେ ଆମ ସବୁ ଜୀବ ମାନଙ୍କର କମନ thread ଟା କଣ? କମନ thread ହେଲେ ସେଇ ଆତ୍ମା ବା ଭଗବାନ, ଆତ୍ମା ବା ବ୍ରହ୍ମ। ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ବ୍ରହ୍ମ ଅଛନ୍ତି। ସମସ୍ତେ ଜୀବ ଭିତରେ ଦେଖିବେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମ ହେଲେ କମନ thread, ଲୋକଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଦେଖିବେ କମନ thread ହେଲେ ସେଇ ବ୍ରହ୍ମ। ସବୁ ଲୋକାନ୍ତରକୁ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ, ଏଠି ସେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସେଠି ସେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସେଠି ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସେଠି ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସବୁ ଜାଗାରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସବୁ ଜାଗାରେ ଭରପୁର ହେଇକି ଅଛନ୍ତି। ସେ ଯୋଉ ଭରପୁର ହେଇକି ଅଛନ୍ତି ତା ଦ୍ୱାରା ସେ ହଉଛନ୍ତି କମନ ଥ୍ରେଡ୍, ଅଦରୱାଇଜ ଦେयर ମେ ନଟ୍ ବି ଏ ଥ୍ରେଡ୍। ଆପଣ ଯଦି ମାୟାଟାକୁ କାଢିଦେବେ କିଛି ଆଉ ରହିବନି, ସବୁ ଏକାକାର ହେଇଯିବ ସେଇ ବ୍ରହ୍ମ। ତ ସେଇଆକୁ ମେନ୍ କରି କରିଛି ବୋଲି ଭାବୁଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଯେହେତୁ ମୁଁ ପୁରା ପଢିନି, so I would be in a disadvantage. So ଯଦି ଆଉ କୋଉ ଭାଇ ମାନେ they have a different views or similar views you want to express, you cannot do that. ଠିକ ଅଛି, any other question?
ଜୟଗୁରୁ ଭାଇ, ଭାଇ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଯୋଗୀଗୁରୁ ବହିଟା ଆରମ୍ଭରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି କି ପ୍ରାଣବାୟୁକୁ ସ୍ଥିର କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ, ସେଥିରେ ଚିତ୍ତ ସ୍ଥିର ହେଲେ ସ୍ଥିର ହବ, ତାପରେ ମନ ସ୍ଥିର ହବ, କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସ୍ ୱାନ୍ ବାଇ ୱାନ୍। ସେଥିରେ ତାର ମେଡିକାଲ କି ସାଇଣ୍ଟିଫିକ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲାନେସନ ଟା କଣ? ମାନେ ଫର ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ପ୍ରାଣବାୟୁ ମାନେ ଯୋଉ କହୁଛନ୍ତି କୁମ୍ଭକ କରିକି ପ୍ରାଣବାୟୁଟାକୁ ପ୍ରଥମେ ସ୍ଥିର କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ।
ତାର ମେଡିକାଲ ଜିନିଷ ତ ମୁଁ କହିପାରିବିନି, ତାର ଆଧ୍ୟାତ୍ମିକ ତାତ୍ତ୍ୱିକ ଯେତିକି ଜାଣିଛି କହୁଛି। Again, invite others to join, and if you can link it to medicine, you can do it. ମାନେ ଆମର ଯୋଗୀ ମାନେ ଆଉ ଅନ୍ୟମାନେ କରନ୍ତୁ, ଅନ୍ୟ ପାଥ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଫଲୋ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ ହେଲା, ସେମାନେ ସମସ୍ତେ କହନ୍ତି ଯେ ମନ ସ୍ଥିର ହେଇଗଲେ ମନ ଆତ୍ମାରେ ପରିଣତ। ମନଟା ସ୍ଥିର କେମିତି କରିବେ ନା ତାଙ୍କ ରୂପ ଚିନ୍ତା କରନ୍ତୁ, ତାଙ୍କ ଗୁଣ ଚିନ୍ତା କରନ୍ତୁ, ତାଙ୍କ ନାମ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ଇତ୍ୟାଦି ଇତ୍ୟାଦି, ମନଟା ଫୋକସ ହେଇଯାଏ। ସମସ୍ତେ କହନ୍ତି ଯେ ମନ ସ୍ଥିର ହେଲେ ପରିଣତ ହେଇଯାଏ। ଆଉ ମନଟା ହଉଛି, ଆମେ ଆର୍ଥକ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିଥିଲେ, ମନ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ ତ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମନଟା ସ୍ଥିର ହେଇଗଲା, ଯୋଉଟା ସ୍ଥିର ହେଇଯିବ ସେ ଆତ୍ମାରେ ପରିଣତ ହେଇଯିବ। ତେଣୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ବିକାର ସବୁ ଅଛି ସେ ବିକାର ଗୁଡା ପଡେ। ଏହା ହେଲା ତାର ସିମ୍ପଲ ଫାଉଣ୍ଡେସନ। ଯୋଗୀ ମାନେ କହନ୍ତି ଯେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପ୍ରାଣବାୟୁ ସ୍ଥିର ହେଇଯିବ ମନଟା ସ୍ଥିର ହେଇଯିବ। ପ୍ରାଣବାୟୁ ସ୍ଥିର ହବାର ଅର୍ଥ କଣ? ପ୍ରାଣଟା ହେଲା ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ନିଶ୍ୱାସ ପ୍ରଶ୍ୱାସ ନେଉଛି, ସେଟା ହେଲା ପ୍ରାଣବାୟୁ। କେମିତି ସ୍ଥିର କରିବେ ନା ଆମର ଯୌଗିକ ମତରେ ଇଡା ପିଙ୍ଗଳା ଦିଟା ନାଡି ଅଛି, ସୁଷୁମ୍ନା ଗୋଟେ ମଝିରେ ନାଡି। ବାମ ପଟେ ଗଲେ ଇଡା କହନ୍ତି, ଦକ୍ଷିଣ ପଟେ ପିଙ୍ଗଳା। ଆମ ନିଶ୍ୱାସଟା ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲି ଗୋଟେ ସାଇଡରେ ଯାଉଛି, ସେ ସାଇଡରେ ବାହାରୁଛି, ତାପରେ ସେଟା ସୁଇଚ ହେଇକି ଆର ସାଇଡକୁ ଯାଉଛି, ତାପରେ ବାହାରୁଛି। ସୁଇଚ ହେଲା ବେଳେ ମଝିରେ ସୁଷୁମ୍ନାରେ ଯାଏ। ଯୋଗୀ ମାନଙ୍କ କହିବା କଥା, ସେଟା ଆପଣ କ୍ରିୟା କଲେ, ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆମର କ୍ଲାସ ପୂଜା କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ସେମାନେ ଯଦି ଠିକ ଠିକ ଭାବରେ ନବିଦାନ କରୁଥିବେ ନିଜେ ବୁଝିପାରିବେ, ମନଟା ସ୍ଥିର ହେଇଯାଏ। ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ସେଇ କୁମ୍ଭକ କଥା କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ସେ କୁମ୍ଭକ କଲେ କଣ ହୁଏ ନା, କୁମ୍ଭକ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ, ଦୃଷ୍ଟି ଶକ୍ତିଟାକୁ ନିବୃତ୍ତ କରି ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ପକେଇକି ରଖିବାକୁ ପଡେ। ସେଟା କରିଦେଲେ କଣ ହୁଏ, ଦି ନାକ ପୁଡାରେ ନିଶ୍ୱାସ ଯିବା ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଇଯିବ, ଯୋଉଟା କି କହନ୍ତି ସୁଷୁମ୍ନାରେ ଯିବା। ସେଇ ସମୟଟା ଯେତିକି ସମୟ ଯାଉଛି ଦି ନାକ ପୁଡାରେ, ସେଇ ସମୟଟା ମନଟା ସ୍ଥିର ହେଇଯାଏ। ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଗୋଲ ହେଲା ଯେ ମନ ସ୍ଥିର କରିବେ, ମନ ସ୍ଥିର କରିଦେଲେ ଆତ୍ମାରେ ପରିଣତ ହେଇଗଲା, ସଦା ସର୍ବଦା ସ୍ଥିର କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ। ଏ ଅବସ୍ଥାଟା କେତେବେଳେ ଆସିବ ନା, ଯେତେବେଳେ ସୁଷୁମ୍ନାରେ ଯିବ, ସବୁବେଳେ ଯାଉଥିବ। ଆମେ ଯୋଉମାନେ କ୍ରିୟା କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନାଭିଦାନରେ ୟୁଜୁଆଲି 3 ଥର 4 ଥର 3 4 ସାଇକେଲ କରିଦେଲା ପରେ ସେଟା ସୁଷୁମ୍ନାରେ ଆସିଯାଏ। ଆସିଗଲେ ମନଟା ସ୍ଥିର ହେଇଯାଏ। ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ ଦ ପ୍ରୋସେସ। ଆଉ ମେଡିକାଲି ଯଦି ଦେଖିବେ, ତାର ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ଇଏଟା ହେଲା ଗୋଟେ ନାକରୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ନାକ ସୁଇଚ କରେ ନିଶ୍ୱାସଟା। ସୁଇଚ କଲା ବେଳେ କେତେଟା ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ସେ ଦିଟା ଆକରେ ଯିବ। ଯଦି ବାଁରୁ ଡାହାଣକୁ ଯାଉଛି, ବାଁରେ ଯାଇକି ଡାହାଣରେ ବାହାରିବ, ବାଁରେ ଯାଇକି ଡାହାଣରେ ବାହାରିବ, ତାପରେ ଡାହାଣ ହେଇକି ସୁଇଚ କରିଯିବ। If you observe your breathing, you see that throughout the day it happens. କେତେବେଳେ ବାଁ ନାକରେ ଯାଉଛି, କେତେବେଳେ ଡାହାଣରେ ଯାଉଛି। କିନ୍ତୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦିଟା ନାକ ଯାଏ, ସେଇ ସମୟରେ କହନ୍ତି ଯେ ସୁଷୁମ୍ନାରେ ବହିଲା ରହିଛି। କାହିଁକି ନା ସୁଷୁମ୍ନା ନାଡି ଭିତରେ ଚକ୍ର ଗୁଡାକ ଇମାଜିନ କରାହେଇଛି। ତା ଭିତରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ଇଏଟା କରୁଛି, ଶକ୍ତି ସଞ୍ଚାଳନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ମନଟା ସ୍ଥିର ହେଇଯିବ। That is what that is. But I'll just stop here. Anybody else wants to add anything?
ଭାଇ ମାନଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ଆମର ନର୍ମାଲି ଥିଙ୍କିଂ, ମାନେ if we start just thinking normally, ଆମର ବ୍ରେନ୍ consumes lot of oxygen, right? ତ ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କୁମ୍ଭକ କରୁଛେ, I mean, kumbhaka karche, we are what probably doing is we are just restraining brain to get enough oxygen. So it's cut down the immediately the high frequency thoughts, right? Our brain गोटे जिन भाव कि वायुटा केमी आसो राइट तेणु मैंने तार कौन कौटी रिसर्च है कौन जदि आप जानी भाई माने कि
भाई मु चेष्टा कर परबी आंसर करियो को लिखित मा कहूँ
आज्ञा
योगा फिजियोलॉजी और ह्यूमन फिजियोलॉजी इट आर ह्यूज थिंग बहुत रिसर्च है एक्चुअली आई एम नॉट एन एक्सपर्ट बट मु जति की जानी ओनली आई कैन ट्राई स्ट्रक्चरली ब्रेन रो तीनटा मेन पार्ट अछि गोटे बेस का जोटा लिम्बिक सिस्टम कहंती सेटा हमर इमोशंस रे अछि ऊपर पार्ट रो फ्रंट पार्ट अछि फ्रंटल कॉर्टेक्स व्हिच इज आवर इंटेलिजेंस एंड थिंकिंग डिसीजन मेकिंग तापर साइड और बैक टा होची हमर ऑल काइंड्स ऑफ एक्टिविटीज साइट ऑल दोस अदर मोटर फंक्शंस so basically when we are preparing for meditation we are putting our body into a very stable and kind of posture but a good specific posture actually. So obviously motor function we are limiting a lot that is a conscious decision tapare intelligence भी अपन भावंतो you are focusing your mind so that bit also हमें बहुत calm down करते हैं. Limbic system is the hardest to control because ସେଇଠୁ ଆମର ଇମୋସନ୍ସ ପୁରା ବାହାରୁଛି ଯୋଗ ବହୁତ ଅଭ୍ୟାସ ସାପେକ୍ଷ ବାହାରି ଯେମିତି କହିଲେ ଏଣ୍ଟାୟାରଲି ଏଗ୍ରି ୱିଥ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଆମକୁ ଟୋଟାଲି ଅଭ୍ୟାସ କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ କି ଏଇଟା ବ୍ରିଥ୍ କରିବି ଆଉ କିଛି ଭାବିବିନି ଏଠି ବସିବି so that is actually 99% of your control on doing the yoga but ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ କହିଲେ ଅକ୍ସିଜେନ ବିଷୟରେ I mean I agree but ଏତେ ବି ଅକ୍ସିଜେନ ବ୍ରେନ୍ ନେଇ ଯାଉନି କି we will be deprived of oxygen
that is what I am thinking. So jetik samay apan kumbha karuchanti it's not enough to deprive blood cells with less oxygen which would impact your brain. I don't think that is the case. And of course you are in that field so we are confirming that time hegalani we may continue this discussion if others can do some research and say
I'll try to read around it and I will
apan karantu next tara katha haba ଆମର ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଟା ଠିକ ସମୟରେ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଦେବା we are kind of 2-3 minutes behind which is okay ଚାଲନ୍ତୁ ଯିବା ଶ୍ରେୟସୀ when you are ready start ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା ସଙ୍ଗୀତ
ଜୟ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଠାକୁର ତୁମେ ଏକାରି ଚରା জীবনে ঠাকুর তুমি একারি চর তুমি মো আশা তাহার এই জীবনে ঠাকুর তুমি একারি চর तुम्हें ऐसा निजरा এই জীবনে ঠাকুর তুমি একা নিজরা অন্তর জামি অন্তর কথা সবু তো জানু আছো অন্তর জামি অন্তর কথা সবু তো জানু আছো কেবে নিজরা পারিনি করি তুমি তো করিয়াছো মুলাই মতে মায়া সংসার নিশিবা কর মুলাই মতে মায়া সংসার নিশিবা কর এই জীবনে ঠাকুর তুমি একা নিজরা এই জীবনে ঠাকুর তুমি একা নিজরা আখির লুহ ঝরাই দেবে সংসার কথা নেই আখির লুহ ঝরাই দেবে সংসার কথা নেই কান্দনা পরাতি কুহত বোধ নেই বৃন্দাবনতে পতিত দিও শুভ মোহর বৃন্দাবনতে পতিত দিও শুভ মোহর এই জীবনে ঠাকুর তুমি আনি জড় এই জীবনে ঠাকুর তুমি একানি জড় এতিকি অলি পাদরে তুম করুণা দিকে হেউ এতিকি অলি পাদরে তুম করুণা দিকে হেউ সঞ্জা সকালে তোমারি পাশে মনোমোহর থাও জীব ধন্য হেউ জীবন সঙ্গ পায়ারা জীব ধন্য হেউ জীবন সঙ্গ পায়ারা এই জীবনে ঠাকুর তুমি একা নিজরা
Jai Guru. Jai Guru, young aspirants, this is Borda Bhai. So let me start with your attendance. Aditi.
জয় গুরু ভাই
Jai Guru. Adyasa. Adyasa. Jai Guru. Aisi.
গুরু
Jai Guru. Anhik.
গুরু
Jai Guru. Ons.
গুরু ভাই
Jai Guru. Onshul.
Jai Guru Bhai.
Jai Guru. Arnav.
জয় গুরু ভাই
Jai Guru. Aaron.
জয় গুরু ভাই
Jai Guru. Arush.
Jai Guru Bhai.
Jai Guru. Aryan.
আরিয়ান তার ম্যাথ ক্লাস যাচ্ছে আছে
Oh, okay. And Jemu. जय गुरु ज्ञान
जय गुरु भाई नहीं।
ओ माय जय देवांगी देवांगी looks like absent. दिव्यम दिव्यम जय गुरु Eva is absent today. Jagrot
जय गुरु।
Joy Guru. Noitik is absent today. Pratyusha Pratyusha looks like Pratyusha is absent. Pratyush
भाई शास्त्री
okay Joy Guru Saraswati
जय गुरु भाई।
Joy
जय गुरु भाई।
Joy Guru to both of you.
जय गुरु भाई।
Yeah, Joy Guru Pratyush Joy Guru
I'm Pratyusha.
Oh, Pratyusha? Okay, you are here. Okay. Thank you, Joy Guru. You are present now. Sathak Junior? Sathak Junior, I think he is absent today. Bhakti?
जय गुरु भाई।
Joy Guru. Bhakti is present. Bobby? Bobby? Looks like Bobby is absent. Shilpi?
जय गुरु भाई।
Joy Guru. Ani? Ani, are you there? It looks like absent. Both are absent. Shreyasi?
जय गुरु भाई।
Joy Guru. Jimmy?
भाई जय गुरु जिम्मे आज बसने
Oh my. Joy Guru. Jimmy Siddharth? I think both are absent. Simran?
जय गुरु भाई।
Joy Guru. Srija?
जय गुरु भाई।
Joy Guru. Suhani?
जय गुरु भाई।
Joy Guru. Yukta?
जय गुरु भाई।
Joy Guru. You know, when you are saying Joy Guru, you cannot imagine how happy Thakura becomes. Just to listen to Joy Guru that you are attending young aspirant session. That itself is a big thing. We always emphasize that. Never miss the Joy Guru when your name is called. Try to attend. Even if you do not understand everything we discuss, that's okay. There are a lot of things nobody understands. You know, this world is so vast and there's so many things to know. Even the grown-up people know nothing actually. Absolutely know nothing. So there is nothing to feel about if you are not understanding something. The main thing is to try to understand. The main thing is to, as much you can, try to understand. But, you know, as something everybody, not those who are grown up also, they don't know anything. They're still searching for things and which. So there is nothing, some things you understand, some things do not understand, that's okay. But most important thing is not to let the question die. Always keep the question alive. If something is bothering you, you are not convinced. And discuss with others, but even if you are not convinced, still keep that question alive in you. That is very important. Okay? One day God will answer your question. One day circumstance or situation will happen, then the question will be answered. The problem is a lot of people forget the question. When you are growing up young, one of the things is there are a lot of questions which are very innocent and true. As we grow up, we become hesitant to ask this question. What people will think of me? They will think he's stupid. They will think he is crazy asking these questions. And then because of a self-created image, they create ego or whatever. They don't ask the question. As a young people, we ask the question, and that innocence, if you maintain that innocence, that it doesn't matter, I do not know, and no matter what people think of me stupid, that's okay. The most successful people are not who are intelligent, actually. The most successful people are the people who most successful people are the people who continue to inquire, continue to explore, no matter what their age is. You keep on, what happens is it's a journey, it's a continuous learning process. And as long as that is maintained, everything is okay. And people will keep, because no matter how much, even enlightened being like Buddha, Thakura, Jesus, everybody has been criticized. So don't worry about those things. And the most important thing is always keep the question alive in you. And try to find out the answer and discuss with people. Don't take anybody's answer for the answer. Actually, that's the most, that is where the learning stops. If you take you have to find that within, but other people can help you help you in that discussion. But the answer has to come from within. So a lot of lives, most difficult, it's not, we are not here talking about if you have a mathematics problem, somebody helped you to solve, that's different. When we are asking the question, if God created us, who created God? Or where the universe came from? Where is its ending? Where it began? When it began? There are physical theories, but that theory is also incomplete. So one of the things we do not know that what happened, they call it a Planck's time. After the Big Bang happened, then there is a gap, that's Planck's time. And after that, the whole universe can be explained through the laws of physics, which is almost 13.7 billion years back happened. That's what the physical theory tells us. But what happened during that time, we have no idea. And what was also before Big Bang? What was there before Big Bang? Nobody answers. And where the universe is heading, there is a lot of conflicting theory, heat, death, this, that, but there is no conclusive evidence. Where is the edge of the universe? Where is the end? Or where is the frontier? There is no frontier. It is just keeping on expanding. That's what we know from the theory. So a lot of things are even, we don't know. So we are exploring. So there is nothing to feel uncomfortable. It is discomforting. I myself has always been full of my life with difficulty, trying to figure out everything. And we know, mind is limited, but keep trying it. That's the main thing. And saying this Joy Guru beginning of every class is a very important thing. Thakur actually waits for it. Just for your information, Thakur waits that you will come and say Joy Guru. Okay. So this attendance itself is a huge spiritual practice. Okay. So today, IC was singing a beautiful song. So the song was telling that Thakur is the only thing in our life. What it means, he has become. He is my father. He's my mother. This song is pretty beautiful. So I see you were thinking that the Thakur is my father, mother, and everything. Then what about your father, mother? Who are they? If Thakur is everything, who are they? Do you think? Have you thought about it? So I see. Are you hearing? Are you hearing me? No.
Guru, my father and mother Thakur created them for me, which is why he is also my father and mother.
Yes. Such a brilliant answer. Yes, you have really understood it. It is good. So Thakur has become your father and mother. Okay, he has become everything. He has become your father and mother. So for you, he is the father and mother. You know, same thing. God also for you comes as Guru. Okay, so through Guru you find God. So you had a question last time. What is the difference between Guru and Ishta? Which is a very important question. And you know, when we read our Parichaya Patra, we say we accept Thakur as our Guru and Ishta. But where there is two things in the Indian spiritual tradition, we talk about two things: Guru and Ishta. Ishta means what you want to become, and Guru is who makes you to become that. You know, you want to be a doctor, so you study medicine, and the teachers who teach you to become a doctor is the Guru. Okay, he or she enables you to gain that knowledge, and through that knowledge you become a doctor. And of course he tests you and finally gives certification, and by virtue of that certification you are able to practice medicine. So the subtle difference, the difference between Guru and Ishta is one is enabler, one is what you become. So you want to become this, that in this world, but in the spiritual term, you want to, actually everybody wants to, there are few things. Everybody wants to be happy. They want to be perpetually happy, and that happiness has to also increase, and it has to be perpetual. So there are three things. You want to be happy, that happiness needs to keep on increasing and it should not stop. That's basically everybody is looking for. If the happiness is constant, then you become bored also. The same good meal doesn't give you satisfaction every day. You want different but also better. Because if it is also the same level of satisfaction in different things, it will make you bored at sometimes. So happiness has to happen, but that has to be also uninterrupted. It should not interrupt, and it should be continuously getting better and higher. So that only happens once we understand the true nature of reality, who we are, why we have come to this world, what is our purpose, and once we find the purpose, then that becomes, then that slowly comes to. It's a journey, it's a process it goes through. Anybody has a question today? I hope I see this Guru and Ishta question. You get the point what Guru and Ishta means, right?
Like, Guru, my name is not Oishi.
No, it is Shreyasi, right?
Yes. Right.
Yes, Shreyasi. Sorry. Somehow I thought I see asked this question. Okay, Shreyasi. Yeah, I know. Okay. So anybody has a question today for discussion? Do you have any question?
Yes.
Okay. Pratyusha, okay. Tell your question.
What is Tantra?
Oh, Tantra. Tantra is actually Tantra by itself. Meaning of the word Tantra is weaving. Weave means to knit something. It's a weaving. Okay, W-E-A-V, weave. Tantra means weaving. So actually, if you look at the existence, it is a fabric. It is actually everything is interconnected with everything else. And Tantra actually gives an opportunity to look into that everything is connected with everything. Its ultimate goal is to make you enlightened, basically. It's one of the paths to attain enlightenment. It's actually the part of Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga means through action. Through action, you can see the connectivity of everything with everything else. So Tantra is a path of enlightenment through action. Okay, through action, through selfless service is one of its ways, but there are also ritualistic parts of it. It's a whole body of knowledge. Thakur went through this sadhana, Tantra sadhana, in the very beginning, because everything starts with pure action, and it is these are the action-based techniques which which can lead you to the path of enlightenment. But the whole purpose of this path is to see that every action produces result, which creates karma, which comes back. And this whole process, this is there are three things happens in action based practice, which is actually true in everything, because everything is ultimately action. Even if you sit down for meditation, that is also action. But the emphasis of action path is more dealing with the world of material, which is related to your desires and the needs. And so the whole tantra hovers around three things. Okay, your desire and your the memory of the desire, and then the resultant is the memory desire and karma memory desire. So it hovers around these three things, and there are a lot of techniques to practice tantra. But in tantra, what happens is most important thing is guru in tantra. Actually, somebody has to really work with you. It's very not easy to deal. It's like, if you do not know electricity, you touch electricity, somebody can be electrocuted, can die, because it is physical. It is physical. So in tantra also there are a lot of ritualistic practices and stuff like that, and it has to be properly guided by guru. And if it is, then what happens is it's also very quick process. If it is properly guided by guru and everything, then you can see the nature of reality through material processes. You can say in a one way, the modern world of science and technology is actually expansion of tantric principles, because if you go through deep into the science and technological development, it also points towards the true nature of reality. Okay, that's a different discussion, but it also, so the modern science and technological developments are nothing but expansion of this tantra in a different way, but it's a similar thing. So tantra basically is a path to enlightenment through the material world, through the material processes, through the action-based, direct, accepting the physical as the true reality. You can also get into the highest. But there are meditative practices, there are Jnana Yoga through the contemplation, means through the analysis, and then there are also Bhakti Marg with the devotion, love. You can also attain spiritual enlightenment. Meditation is also yoga, and so this is tantra based, is karma based. So when Thakur was with the Bhamakhyapa, he did a lot of sadhanas which are actually very physical. He has to sit down on dead bodies. Lot of, if you read Tantric Guru, and some of you have little bit read in this way a discussion, Vedamati discusses, you know that these are a lot of ritualistic and bottom line is that there are science behind. Actually, there are science behind, because all ultimately governs by the law of nature. But if you go deep into law of nature, it also points towards the ultimate reality. Particularly in the modern science, if you go deep into quantum physics, for instance, it points to the ultimate reality, what spiritual traditions have been telling us for thousands of years. They point to the same thing. But one thing I would like to clarify here, no matter what path one takes, no matter what philosophical model you think in your mind, there is absolutely nothing you can do to be enlightened. It only points to truth. Because the reason you cannot go there, because you are already that truth. You are actually searching from a outside process. Because you are already within yourself, there is God or Thakura within you, there is nothing you can actually achieve. The only thing you can do is to see the point, that it is pointing towards that. And that searching for that point itself is the ultimate joy of life. That's what we at spiritual journey is about. Any other question? I just want to remember, time is up, but I would remember if there is a question, we will discuss next time. But by the way, next week I will be on travel, so I have requested Vedamati Ma will take a young aspirant session next Sunday on my behalf, and she has agreed to do that. So just to let you know. And if there is any other question from anybody, I just want to remember if there is a question. And if it is not, today our time is off. Today today Bhava Vinimaya is by Anshul. Anshul, go ahead with your Bhava Vinimaya.
Jai Guru. So today I have my Pali, and I'm grateful to be given this opportunity to talk about myself. So this year I am a high schooler. For the second year, I'm a 10th grader. And as such, there's more work, there's more homework, there's more clubs, you have a different set of problems. And you also have like your regular school problems. Like, even though I've done this 1,000 times, making a bus in the morning is always a bit of a struggle every morning. And through all my highs and lows throughout school, I always pray to Thakura for strength and guidance. And in some of the ways I pray to Thakura are like the ones we do in this puja. I thoroughly enjoy attending this puja, and I think it's very important, especially nowadays where we're in a very materialistic world for the last few decades. I think it's very important to have a more spiritual sense. And one of the ways you can show that is Thanksgiving. It's coming up in 2 weeks, and I think it's a great time to like embrace like spending time with your family and having less materialistic desires. Although ironically, Black Friday is also then, which is more of the opposite, but like it's still a great time to embrace spending time with your family. And I just want to say I'd like to pray to Thakura for guidance, not only currently, but also for my future well-being. Thank you. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Monali Sama.
Jai Guru Bhai. My young aspirant, I don't have any specific instance to point to, so I want to share my experiences of how my belief in Thakura's guidance became stronger over the years in my life. So I started following Thakura since the time I realized what prayers and worship are. Like I think when I was in 3rd or 4th grade. Initially it was very superficial. Like I was getting to learn about worship and prayers. So I would think if I pray to Thakura, some of my material wishes would get fulfilled. But the real test of my beliefs happened during my teens and more after I started living outside by myself. I encountered innumerable situations where I could not seek advice from anyone around me, and I would be very conflicted inside. So I didn't have anyone to go to. I would imagine Thakura is listening to me and giving me advice, be it bullying, professional or personal issues. I felt no one else can understand all of that. So I used to speak to Thakura in my mind. I'm going to be 40 in a few years. Until today, I have never ever gotten into any serious trouble. Rather, I have conquered many obstacles that no one believed I could, and I have come out very glorious. what I want to say is I've always felt presence of Thakur in everyday life. Like he is my first parent, friend or family that I can seek guidance from and look up to. I don't like to preach or force things related to Thakur, but I believe everyone superpower chooses them. So when I became a mother, I always had in mind that how can my baby follow Thakura like I did? But I didn't want to force anything. But Thakura again proved my belief is right. I don't have to teach anything to him. He himself, since he could talk, has been saying Joy Guru and chanting mantras and love listening to that. So my experience is all of this, and praying to Thakura is beyond what I can say or talk about. Yeah, Joy Guru.
जय गुरु आज मोर भी सेवा पूजा पाली थिला आउ ठाकुर कृपार मत चांस मिलला कि मु आसी परिबी आश्रम को आउ मो पाली रे अधिवास आउ संघ पूजा अटेंड करि परिबी आउ ठाकुर कृपार टिके छोट सेवा करिया को भी चांस मिलला काली संध्या रे आज सकाळ जहा भी छोट किछि अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलला सेटर बहुत भल लागला आगुरु थरे पढ़ा होता कि सम्मेलन डिस्कशन होता कि ठाकुर को माने भक्त को शिष्य को देखा पाखे आसिया को बहुत भल लगे तो थरे बोधे होता कि जड़े भाई कहले कि मु सम्मेलन आसीपारि मु 100 टंका पठेदेवी कि प्रणामी पठेदेवी ठाकुर कहले प्रणामी न पठेले भी से प्रणामी रे टिकेट करके आसी जा सेटारे मते बेसी खुशी लागिबो तो आश्रम आसबार अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले सेटा बहुत बड़र भाग्य कथा आज आम पढ़िले मत संसार पथरे जो फर्स्ट किछि लाइन्स जो पढ़िले सेटा बहुत भल लगिला कि बहुत चांस मिलूँ आम सोशल लाइफ रे जो थे कि आम बहुत बिजनेस माइंडेड और मेटेरियलिस्टिक लोक सहित मिसा पड़ुची आउ मिसला परे देखा जाउची कि आमे खाली पर निंदा पर चर्चा हो आउ एही परी आइडियाज एही परी चिंता आसुची जोटा कि आम स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ को कि आमर पर्सनल लाइफ को किछि हेल्प करूनी माने बहुत टाइम्स रे किछि किछि नुआ इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलूची किंतु मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स माने गॉसिप होची तो सेइटारो दूर रहिबा को बहुत ट्राई करूची पर निंदा पर चर्चा छाड़वा को बहुत ट्राई करूची तो वर्षे पर पाली मिली तो टी समीक्षा भी करने को ट्राई कर कि वर्ष आम ट्राई करूँ कि पर निंदा और पर चर्चा टी कमेबू माने अननेसेसरी डिस्कशंस अननेसेसरी गॉसिप छाड़ू ता छड़ा यही वर्ष मत चांस मिलता कि क्लास पूजार फर्स्ट सेशन जॉइन करिया को सेटा कला परे माने ट्राई करूची दिन को दिन करने सकाळे संध्या रे काली संध्या रे आज सकाळे जेतेबेले मो आश्रम नाट मंदिर रे क्रिया कले संजीत भाई भी करुले से मत माने जो फर्स्ट किछि टाइम रे जो फीलिंग आसुला मझे टिके कमी जाइतला किंतु आज सकाळे पुणी सेही प्रकार टिके भल फील आसला कला बेले तो ठाकुर को एनर्जी एते स्ट्रांग एठी कि आसला मात्रे के माने बहुत रिलैक्स्ड बहुत बहुत फोकस्ड फील होची तो सेटा ठाकुर कृपा कि मते काम व्यस्तता और सब भितर भी अपॉर्चुनिटी दे पारे कि मु आसी पारि पूजा को आउ ता सहित आउरी आमे बहुत जिनस आज पढ़िले भाई भी आज प्रेम गुरुर एक्सप्लेनेशन कहले एते डीप थॉट्स और एते कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड नॉलेज अच्छी प्रेमिक गुरु रे लास्ट 30 पेजेस 40 पेजेस रे पढ़िला परे भाई बुझेला परे भी आउ थरे पढ़िया को पड़ुची टिके माने जस्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि ये सब टर्मिनोलॉजी और ये सब जिनस कौन तो इट्स किंतु बहुत भल कि आम बहीटा पढ़ी आम टे जानी पार्छु कि जे ठाकुर को भल पाया माने भल पाइबा कौन माने समर्पण तो करि परिबा कि सब जो कहउचंती किंतु तार तत्वटा बुझिकी कौन करिया न करिवा जो क्वेश्चन आसे मन रे मेनी टाइम्स मो मन रे आसे कि एटा कले कौन ठाकुर खुशी हेबे एटा न कले ना ठाकुर खुशी हेबे किंतु एई जिंस पढ़िला परे रियलाइज होय कि ठाकुर हमठु कौन चाहूचंती तो सेती कहि कि मु मोर भाव विनिमय रखुची। जय गुरु। मुझे ठाकुर को मध्याह्न एबे पूजा पर आम जयगुरु कीर्तन हम जयगुरु कीर्तन पर पर्दा पड़ला पर ठाकुर को मु मध्याह्न भोग निमंत्रण कर ठाकुर मध्याह्न भोग पर सबु भक्त भाई माँ आउ सबु यंग एस्पिरेंट्स को मध्याह्न भोग निमंत्रण करुच्ची। आज संध्या पूजा भी मु ठाकुर महाराज आ सबु भाई माँ मान को मु निमंत्रण करुच्ची। संध्या रे संघ पूजा हम आउ समस्ते जोग दे पारे भल। जय
Jai Guru, I invite Sri Sri Thakura, Ma's, Bhais, and young aspirants to our next Sangha Puja, to our next young aspirant session, which will be held on November 24th. Jai Guru.
जय गुरु प्राणर ठाकुर आसंता रविवार दिन अदिति और स्मिता रायमा और मोर पाली अच्छी आपण को सबु भक्त भाई माँ पिला मान निमंत्रण कर पूजा योगदान दे पूजाटी को सफल मंडित करेंगे आमको सेवार सुजोग देवे। जय गुरु।
जय गुरु। Subhas's Bhai, Anshul and Mora Ajay Puja Paitala. I would like to seek forgiveness from everyone for any mistake there was in Puja and Seva, knowingly or unknowingly. Jai Guru.
जय गुरु। दयामय श्री चरणे एहि निवेदन दयामय श्री चरणे एहि निवेदन निरंतर तव नाम करिबि स्मरण निरंतर तव नाम करिबि स्मरण इहा छड़ा न रहिब इतर कामना देव इहा छड़ा न रहिब इतर कामना एहि मात्र भिक्षा मोर एतिकी प्रार्थना एहि मात्र भिक्षा मोर एतिकी प्रार्थना तुमे प्रभु मोहि दास एहि अहंकार देव तुमे प्रभु मोहि दास एहि अहंकार एकमात्र লাগি যেবে কারে নমিলে মুকতি এথি লাগি যেবে কারে নমিলে মুকতি তথাপি রখিবি মনে অনন্ত ত্রুপতি তথাপি রখিবি মনে অনন্ত ত্রুপতি তুমারি দৃষ্টি ভিতরে তুমারি জগতে তুমারি দৃষ্টি ভিতরে তুমারি জগতে পড়িথিবি জহি তহি তুমারি ইঙ্গিতে প্রভু পড়িথিবি জহি তহি তুমারি ইঙ্গিতে ধ্বংস পরে রচনার অভিনব রূপ ধ্বংস পরে রচনার অভিনব রূপ দেখি দেখি আসি জীব অসল স্বরূপ দেখি দেখি আসি জীব অসল স্বরূপ মিলাই ন পারে যেবে তব যন্ত্রেশ্বর মিলাই ন পারে যেবে তব যন্ত্রেশ্বর তব নামে বাই জীবি ভঙ্গাবি আমার প্রভু তব নামে বাই জীবি ভঙ্গাবি আমার শুণু বান শুণু কেহি থিব অহংকার শুণু বান শুণু কেহি থিব অহংকার তুমে প্রভু মোহি দাস এতি কি সংসার প্রভু তুমে প্রভু মোহি দাস এতি কি সংসার প্রেমময় শ্রীচরণে করে নিবেদন প্রেমময় শ্রীচরণে করে নিবেদন তুম জয় গাউথিবি সারা জীবন প্রভু তুম জয় গাউথিবি সারা জীবন জয় গুরু জয় গুরু জয় জয় গুরু জয় গুরু জয় জয় গুরু 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 জয় জয় গুরু জয় গুরু জয় গুরু জয় জয় গুরু জয় গুরু জয় গুরু জয় গুরু জয় গুরু জয় গুরু জয় 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 गुरु श्री ठाकुर महाराज की जय गुरु जय गुरु।